hope you're having a good day. We're going to get into a karmic reading and just see what's going on in Karmicville. Spirit, what is going on in Karmicville right now? What do you see happening? Show me the mental space in Karmicville. What's going on in their mind, their thoughts? We'll separate it to a masculine and a feminine energy. Hi, mysterious world. Hi, Christina Napoleon. So good to see you, beautiful girl. I love that name. Hi, Miss Me. All right. Let's do the divine masculine on top. What's going on in the mental space with the... I don't know why I said divine masculine, excuse me. Rewind. What's going on in the masculine space in Karmicville? All right. And what's going on in the feminine space? All right. And what's going on emotionally? What are they feeling? And the feminine, what are they feeling? Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So in Karmicville, they are feeling married. They're feeling in union, together, married, whatever that's all about. Committed to one another, trying to have faith in one another. The masculine is feeling, karmic in reverse. So very not connected to the karmic. The masculine does not feel connected. The feminine in the karmic space, well, this is mental space, so sorry. The masculine does not think. The karmic is a karmic, perhaps. And the karmic feminine thinks anything's possible. I have control, I have power. Something like that. Somebody's doing magic? If somebody did magic on the karmic may be countering back with other magic. The masculine feels kind of alone and hermit mode. Like he's got to pull away, do his own thing. The karmic feminine feels like we're not going to get a second chance. Maybe the karmic feels like we're not going to repeat the past again. Excuse me. Don't worry, we're going to get more into this. We're not just going to keep those cards alone. Let's look at some other cards. Funny, my cats are playing and they just closed the door. I would like to take that as an omen and say maybe the feminine karmic is closing the door on a situation. Show me the mental space for the masculine, please. I'm fighting hard to become a better man. All right, so the masculine's trying to be better. You have no idea how badly I want to taste you. So the karmic is feeling kind of turned on, powerful. trying to seduce the masculine in this energy. I'm so sorry if this is not what you want to hear, but that's what's going on. How does the masculine feel about the karmic femme trying to seduce? I will choose comfort. You feel like home. Interesting. So he's retreating, Virgo hermit, going home. I think he's being called away, obviously, called away from the karmic to go home, to go reunite with somebody else. Okay, that's really what I'm feeling. I don't feel like he's being called to cuddle up and be cozy with the feminine karmic. I feel like he's being pulled away and doing some inner soul searching, kind of missing and searching for the person that he feels most comfortable with, which is not the karmic, because the karmic is in reverse. So I think the masculine's not feeling very connected to this karmic. Happy? No. Go on. Let's see what the karmic femme is feeling with somewhat of a rejection here. Stripping down feminine beliefs. Stripping them down. Interesting. What would feminine beliefs be? You know? She's wearing a mask. She's naked. She's tatted up on the shoulder. You know, this karmic femme may very well have some tattoos on her shoulder. Could be a him. And this karmic femme may have long hair. And trying to use her looks to seduce this man. Man could be a woman, but this karmic is trying to seduce by means of how they look. Now, that might be a feminine belief that looks can get you what you want. Now, this card says, I'm stripping it down. And judgment's in reverse. So that's kind of like, I don't see that my charms are going to work on you anymore. I don't think my looks are going to work anymore. I don't think this is something you want. Why don't you want me anymore? Judgment in reverse is about being critical. Excuse me. Thoughtful, meaningful reflection. And it's very constructive for this person. Okay, so they're feeling like, okay, what's wrong with me? Why don't you want me? That's what's going on here. What's wrong with me? Why are you not coming to me? Could this karmic be using magic to pull this person towards them? It could be, but it's not working. It's not working. And I think they're surprised. I think they're wondering why. What happened? Is somebody using magic? Yep, she's thinking that. The karmic is thinking somebody's using magic to pull my masculine away from me. Bottom of the deck is soul searching. And they're both doing that. Soul searching. My soul was searching for you. Soul searching. So they're not happy. Their soul is searching for somebody else. Just a more meaningful relationship. They may not even have a specific person in mind. But it's like, I want to be with something and someone much more meaningful. Interesting. Let me get a drink because like I'm apparently congested like a weirdo right now. Okay. Let's look at their communication. Their communication is the book, which to me is wisdom, education. I'm learning something about you. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm curious. Trying to figure you out. You know, you ever heard the saying, you're like an open book? Well, then you can equally hear the saying, you're like a closed book. I want to find out more about you and what's going on. Maybe looking at Facebook. Also trying to see what's going on your Facebook. Are you talking to someone? Do you have a Facebook? Like, where are you at? Who are you communicating with? There's a lot of curiosity on who could you possibly be messing around with if you're not messing around with me. And let's clarify their feelings. What is their intuition telling them? What is their intuition saying? Ooh, definitely Twitter. Twitter and Facebook are a thing here in Karmicville. I'm serious. Twitter and Facebook. Seriously. Like, literally, that's what's going on. They're definitely checking each other's Twitter and Facebook. And they're trying to dive deep, like, okay, you're being quiet. I have no clue what's going on. Something's weird. You don't want me. I'm trying to turn you on. I'm sitting here looking desperate, thirsty. You know, you're not even trying to come on to me. Like, what's going on? Do I not do it for you anymore? Like, what's happening? Okay. Let's get some more intel. What are they discovering? What are they assuming and discovering? They talk a lot, though. They text. They call each other. Okay, so we have Divine Feminine with the book. Ooh, genuine love. So there is some discovery. I really believe this karmic knows about you. If you're a feminine watching this, a divine, karmic is aware. She has been watching you through Facebook or social media of some sort, or has her eyes on you. And with the book, she's learning, oh, I know why you don't want to mess around with me. You're messing around with her. Of course, her could be a him, but that's what's going on. What is the communication all about? The chatter, what are they feeling in their intuition? Oh, they're saying, I know you're talking to her. I know you're texting her, calling her, talking to her. I feel it. The birds is gossip. It's friends telling other friends. There's this energy of, I have my friends watching you. So we have the chemistry card. We have, oh my God, robotic, divine masculine. This is crazy, guys. Look, that's just weird. You got to admit, that is just weird. We're doing a karmic reading. They're communicating and having assumptions and spying, and look what they find. They're finding out, I know you're talking to the feminine. I know you're trying to have, I know you're being robotic with me, but you have chemistry with the feminine. It's unavoidable. And there's a healing that's going on. Bottom of the deck is letting go. All right, so the masculine's like, I've already let you go. But, oh, the masculine is also communicating to the karmic saying, I let go of the feminine. I did. I let her go. I'm not talking to her anymore. I'm not doing anything. I'm not cheating. I'm not messing around. We have home. You feel like home, and then we have home. So the masculine is spending a lot more time at home lately because the karmic has suspicions. And the karmic is right. The karmic is watching. And he knows it. Or she knows it, whoever this karmic is. But they are watching, and they're like, I'm watching your every move. I'm watching you go to work, come home from work. I'm watching who you're talking to. how long you're on the phone. I'm watching and observing your friendships. You're on my radar, buddy. You are on my radar. And also, because we have 2 home cards, there is a surveillance system at home. There's cameras. I feel like mostly the cameras are like for ring. You know, it's just an outdoor observance, but I do get the feeling there is a secret camera on the inside, which is kind of creepy. Who wants to live in a house where there is a camera watching you cook dinner, do laundry, use the bathroom, maybe just watch TV, hang out with your kids, watching your kids? Like, who wants that? No, that's not okay. That's not okay at all. Let's see what's going on. How does the masculine feel about this spy hunter on his ASS? And he could be a she, but it's the masculine. How does this masculine feel in this karmic situation with the cameras? Do you know there's cameras? I think he or she is naive. Manifest the F out of your dreams. And bottom of the deck is forgive the F out of someone today. So they're trying to look on the bright side. They're like, it's okay. I understand why they're doing it. You know, I brought this on myself. I did whatever I did to deserve this. I understand why they're being suspicious. I did do some whatever indecent behavior that I'm trying to be a better man, and it could be a woman, but I'm trying. You know, I'm not connected to the karmic, but I want to be a good person. So, you know what? I forgive them. If they have cameras, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to do anything at home. And there's kind of this watching, like, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Record me. Record me at home. I'm not doing anything wrong at home. You're not going to see anything. You're not going to catch anything. You think I'm stupid? And what about this karmic feminine energy? What are they? They know there's some chemistry between them and somebody else, because they're like, why don't you want me? So what is their thoughts on this? Oops. You are not your situation. All right. So they're like, you know what? I can overcome this. I can manifest this. I can get through this. We also have another pink card. So I feel like this person has pink highlights, or wears pink, or likes pink a lot. I don't know. But you can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. And notice they're both look very much the same. And funny, these are both purple in a sense. So that's interesting. So that's very, the purple is very third eye chakra. And the pink is very heart chakra. And their feelings. Which is true, because this is the mind. This is the emotions. So yeah, this karmic is like, I don't feel good about it. I have a problem. And it really is, Houston, I have a problem. I'm trying really hard, magician, to get his attention. And I'm looking desperate. I'm looking thirsty. I'm looking pathetic. This is a big problem. And I need to stop doing this. Judgment in reverse is like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through another cycle where I'm begging for attention. And honestly, I really do believe that the karmic is begging for attention. And a lot of the guilt is you're never at home. You're never at home. You're always out. And then this person's like, okay, well, I'll be at home more. I'll start coming home more. If you need me to be home to settle your suspicions, okay. And she or he thought that'd make him feel better. But it didn't. The suspicions are still on the high rise. There's still cameras. This person is still spying through social media. I mean, suspicion is at an all-time high. And the intuition is, I know you have another partner that you have more chemistry with, that basically you're more into than me. I know you do. And I'm going to find out and I'm going to catch you, you know, because it's like this karmic wants to have some kind of proof, evidence to throw in this person's face. But the masculine in the karmic situation is just like, I'm not going to let you get that kind of evidence. I'm too smart for you. I'm too good for that. Like, you're never going to catch me. I'm hearing that little gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And the karmic's like, it's unavoidable. I will catch you. And, you know, there's some accusations at home with robotic where she's like, and she could be he, but it's just like, you know what? You don't even act like you want to be here. You're like on automatic. You're here, you're cooking, you're doing laundry, you're hanging out with the dogs or the kids, you're cleaning, you're working on your brakes in the garage, whatever. It's like, but you're not really present. Your mind is somewhere else. You're here, but you're not. And if you do make love to me or you do get romantic with me, it doesn't feel the same. It feels like you're just doing a routine. Like first we kiss, then you touch, then you go down on me, then you do what you do, then you turn me around, you know, then you do your thing, and then you go shower, and that's it. There's no true connection or intimacy, and it's like unavoidable. The elephant in the room is you don't have chemistry with me anymore. Fred, I advised the new supply karmic to install cameras and GPS tracker. Maybe he listened. Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. Let's see what the DM in the karmic situation wants to say about all of this. What is to be said? Don't forget, whoever likes my videos this week, this first week of February, and subscribes, you'll be in the drawing to win these cards. So, wow, we can't talk. It's like the FBI. The masculine's like, listen, I already left that behind me. I let it go. And we have that here too. So the masculine is just claiming, I stopped my old ways. I'm not doing it with this person anymore. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. And the karmic's like, you're not fine. Something is off. And the masculine's like, stopped doing whatever he or she used to do. And it's like, you keep accusing me, but I'm not. I'm not doing anything. But see, it's the residual. It's whatever was going on in the past or recently, it's catching up now. And you're right, Fred, energy never lies. It just doesn't. And now the karmic's like, well, I don't know if you're being better now or not. Either way, I feel the feminine around you, masculine. I feel it. And I can tell that you don't have the same chemistry with me like you used to have. So let's see what this karmic feminine wants to say. Okay, so we have, oh, the grass isn't greener on the other side, air energy. Interesting, the grass isn't greener on the other side. The biggest feeling I get with that is I may have won the masculine, but it's not so great. It's like I may live with the masculine, but it's not so great. I may sleep with the masculine, but it's not so great. I may share a home and bills and family and meals with the masculine, and it's just not so great. And there's just this truth here. It's just like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. And that air energy is really about thoughts and communication. They're just not communicating the way they used to. All right, so we got what's going on in their mind and their emotions. Let's get into what's happening physically in their world. Wow, I can't believe we got Twitter and Facebook in here. That is so cool. That is just like, wow. I like that kind of stuff. All right, Holy Spirit, guide and lead me to the truth about what is happening in the physical world, in their house, in their job. What are they showing each other while this is all going on? Moon, the Empress in reverse, Book of Secrets, the Devil. Funny how the book comes up again. I really think that has something to do with Facebook today. Queen of Wands. So that's the other woman. For some of you guys, it's just the Divine Feminine. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Let's continue. King of Swords. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Consistency. Again, we're just full of secrets in this relationship. I think that's their biggest problem. Their biggest problem is you don't tell me things. Why are you always quiet? Why do you always seem like you're keeping secrets? They're always looking at each other and wondering what the other person is thinking or doing. Everybody's kind of walking on eggshells. This has reached a very potent point where if you say the wrong thing, if you do the wrong thing, we're going to break out into an argument. So there's this, I'm just treading lightly. I don't want to say the wrong thing. The Empress in reverse to me is a bad mother, a bad wife, a nasty, controlling person that maybe controls the money, controls the situation, and just acts like they're in control of everything. And it's their world, and you're just living in it, and you better do what they say. Again, there's a lot of self-criticism, beating themselves up. And there's a lot of parent failures. If they have children, they may feel like they have failed as a parent. So I'm just, or maybe somebody's accusing the other person, or maybe not verbally, but they know they're being accused of being a bad parent. And there's this other energy here of one of the biggest problems is perhaps I wanted kids, but you didn't give them to me. It's like you did not allow us to have children. I wanted children, but you didn't let that happen. And if they're of childbearing age, there's this, I know you're trying to get me pregnant, or we're supposed to be getting pregnant, but we're not. Are you taking secret birth control? And they're not telling the other person. Or there's this guy that's just constantly wearing condoms, or just pulling out as much as possible, or maybe doing it in other places so pregnancy doesn't happen. But there's this suspicion here. It's like, why are we not having children? And I feel like there's some secret. Somebody's not telling the other person. They're avoiding that. They don't want that. It's like, I don't want to tell you that I really just don't want kids with you because I think you're a bad mom. Or I think you're a bad dad, or I think you'd make a bad dad. So it's like somebody just doesn't want to tell that person the truth for fear that they're going to have to leave, or there's some kind of financial issue that could arise if they tell them that. So they're just kind of playing it off. Of course, that's just part of it. Then we've got this huge secret sus devil Queen of Wands, and it's like, I know there's another woman, or I know there's another man. Why don't you just tell me? King of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse. You're lying. Just tell me. The truth, the walls come down. Somebody is busting down the walls to demand the truth, and this person looks at them blatantly in their face and says, you're wrong. They blatantly lie. Karima, yeah, I'm always open to donations. I'd be very happy. You can do that through Cash App, Super Chat, my website. Yeah. Thank you. So we have Eight of Cups in reverse, which is, I know you want to leave me, but why aren't you leaving me? Why aren't you leaving me? Question mark. That's the Ace of Swords. If you don't want to be with me, you don't want to have a child with me, you don't want to have a future with me, why are you still around? Okay, let's get some more info. Let's see. Why is this person still around? Why won't they leave? Why won't this person leave? Spirit, guide and direct me with the cards. Show me why this person will not leave the house, will not go, will not leave the relationship. What is holding them here? Why? We have signs. They feel like it's not time. I'm also hearing, I feel like they have nowhere to go. Deception. So signs and deception, new direction. Interesting. Oh, then it makes more sense. Divine timing. So they haven't been given the signal from the universe. It's time to go. It's like this person is just kind of waiting on something. I don't even think this person knows what they're waiting for. They're just like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm still here, but I know that the universe will show me a sign when it's time. It's almost biblical. It's like, I'm waiting for a sign from God. I'm waiting for the right moment. I am planning on going on a new direction. I don't plan on staying here with you forever. I have deceived you. I'm deceiving you right now. Ace of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in the upright. Like, I am absolutely in your face, directly deceiving you, lying to you, saying I left something alone and I didn't, saying I'm not doing anything, and I'm not technically today, but I did yesterday. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's like, technically, I'm not lying. Today I didn't do anything. Or, you know, I've been better lately than I had been for years. Like, consider yourself lucky, you know? It's like, I got down and dirty with my other person for a while and you didn't know about it. But don't worry your pretty little head. I didn't this week. This week I've been good, you know? See, haven't you noticed? And the karmic's like, I did notice actually. I could feel her energy or his energy all over you. And I know you've been doing something because I can tell by the way we do stuff. It's different. And this person's like, well, I'm just buying time. All right. So tell me more about this other connection that the King of Swords has that the karmic is not aware of because it's being kept secret. Show me what's going on in the secret. What is the secret? Forgiveness, understanding, admired. We got 4 over there. Let's do 1 more. Free will. Wow. Bottom of the deck is Muse. I'm inspired. I feel, this person's like, I hope you can forgive me. Like, I do feel bad about it. I don't think this karmic will ever understand. But this masculine in the situation admires, looks up to, thinks good of the person that they're with, that they're seeing on the side, I guess. And the masculine's like, it's my free will. Look at all these images here have pictures of stars. The stars are leading them. The universe is leading them. And it's like, you'll never understand why I want to be over there. Also, I feel terribly guilty for hurting the woman or man that I love. I feel terrible that I'm lying about them, that I'm saying what I'm saying to the karmic just to buy time. Like, I feel terrible for what's been going on. You know, this is very 5 of Cups. And this is Hanged Man in reverse. And this is 6 of Wands. And this is the Magician. And I feel really bad for what I'm doing, but I don't feel bad at the same time. Like, this is where I'm called. I really want this. I really want this person. And I can't help how I feel. All right, let's get some more information on their secret lover. Wow. Wow. Look at that. And we got this in the same spot just a minute ago. You guys saw DF, or you know what I mean? We got it. So this is more information. It's like, she's my DF. She could be a he, but it's my DF. It's my divine feminine. It's the person the stars are guiding me to. I feel bad for how things went down, but at the same time, I don't feel bad because I've never wanted anybody so much. Bottom of the deck is family. So this could be somebody with children, or somebody that already has their children or child. You know, and the karmic is just green with envy, because the karmic is like, but I want that. I want the family. The family you're refusing to give me. Now, this would be kind of shocking. Bottom of the deck is discovery, kittens, the innocence. The karmic could probably be pretty surprised to find out that this masculine is sleeping with and communicating with their divine feminine, in which they feel is family. What does the karmic want to say or express? Yeah, what does the karmic want to express about this truth? I dropped it. Oh my God, guys, you're going to freak out. You're totally going to freak out. We had them earlier, same positions, left and right. And it's like the karmic is like, I am aware of your chemistry. I am totally aware. The karmic is expressing like, I know you're this other person's DM. Like, that's what's going on. They know it. There's some kind of spirit. Look at the robotic again. Okay, bottom of the deck. And then we have watching you. The karmic is like, listen, I know what you're doing. And I know you're playing games. And I know you're smiling in my face. And I know you're around the house. And I know you're doing what you're doing like on automatic to throw me off, to make me not think that you're doing what you're doing till you can get out. Till you've got the money or the time or you've got the sign to go in a new direction and move out. I know you're just waiting. So wow, the karmic is like, you're buying time. The masculine's like, I can't help it. I'm inspired. The divine feminine is my person. I'm called to the divine feminine. That's my, oh my God, this is crazy. This, I can't even with you. Like, get prepared for shock. We have patience and the divine masculine. Look at that. I can't believe it. Put this here. I cannot believe it. Just 4 cards under there. You've got the divine partners again, twice. I'm going to be honest. I think the karmic watches tarot because we have watching you. The karmic watches tarot. It could be the karmic is getting readings done also. That's definitely a possibility. But the karmic has heard the phrase divine masculine, divine feminine. The karmic has heard it. And I think the karmic has gotten a reading done or seen a video or something and has made sense of her or his situation and realizes they are the third party karmic. And so there's this acknowledgement, and it's like, why don't you just tell me the truth? What do you think about this person? And the masculine's like, nothing. I'm not doing anything. Lying, Ace of Swords in reverse, just lying. Like, I don't know what you're accusing me of. And the karmic is trying to give hints, signs, clues, like, I'm watching you. Hello. I know what you're doing. And I saw the magician earlier. I'm going to tell you, this karmic may even be, honestly, doing magic with the divines. This is the time for the divines to break out their protection, reverse any magic that's been sent their way. My recommendation is you guys do it on Saturday. You know what to do. Most of you know what to do. But it needs to be done because, look, 44 minutes, that's a sign. This karmic is really trying to control the situation. There's a lot of, I don't see a lot of anger. I don't even see a lot of emotions, really. I just see a lot of, I know more than I'm telling you. Like, I've been watching you and I know more than you think I know. Like, a lot more. And we would all be shocked to know that this karmic has been watching tarot or speaking to a divine person, giving them advice through the cards. I gotta write this down. I'm watching you. And I know more than you're telling me. And instead of just leaving, walking away, leaving the situation, I feel like this karmic is like, you want to play games? You want to lie. You want to sneak around. I got something for you. So it's almost like the karmic wants to play games back. And it's, you want to play games, two can play this game. Oh boy. Okay. So let's see what the masculine wants to say about this. I almost feel like I'm keeping away from you and I'm being kind of quiet to protect you. I'm staying away because I'm getting burned over here by being watched heavily. So I know you're the one. I regret how I handled things in the past. I'm feeling stuck. Wow. So he's like, listen, maybe I need your help. Maybe I need your help. I got with the wrong one. Seriously, I should have not done this. Like, there's this regret, like I should have never got with this karmic. I don't know why I got with this karmic. I knew you were the one all along, but I chose this and now I'm trapped. Maybe by some form of magic. Maybe it's some form of manipulation or money. I feel like your masculine is trapped. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, Get Out. Kind of a weird movie. I hate the racism that's been going on lately. You know, it's like really promoting reminders of a very dark past, but whatever. Anyways, that poor man was manipulated. And I mean, it was dark. Obviously, they took his brain and he had to stay there. And like, there was some form of magic or I think, oh, no. It was the mom was a therapist and she hypnotized him. That's what it was. She hypnotized him so he couldn't go. And with the magician, we got that earlier, there's some form of manipulation. So I'm going to keep it there. Honestly, it's some form of magic or money or evil. There, I can move this up a bit. Let's see what the karmic wants to say, I guess, about her or his actions of manipulation. I'm confronting those around me. I'm restless and anxious. It will happen in divine time. All right, so, you know, she's getting advice. He or she, they're hearing it from somebody. I'm telling you, a tarot channel, or they've hired someone in person, but they're like, they're getting the tea. And they know more than they're letting on. The karmic is like, you think you've pulled one over on me. You thought I didn't know you were messing around. You thought I didn't catch you at the park that day when you were with her and I drove by looking for you. You thought I didn't know, but I knew. I watched you walk up to that car. I watched you hang out, and I drove by quickly just to let you know I know. I drove by to let you know I know. You know, it's like you thought I didn't know that you weren't messing around in the shower when I came home and saw her car leave. You thought I didn't know? I know. You're lying. You've been lying this whole time. And it's like at the right time, when it's the right moment, and I can't wait till it's the right moment, I am going to let you know all the information I know. I will confront you and I will let you know. You just wait. You just wait. So really, this karmic is just waiting for the right moment to explode. Wow. Waiting for the right moment to kind of throw all the dirt in their face or throw all the evidence. That's what's going to happen, y'all. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's do a Alice in Wonderland Oracle. What is the truth here, please? What is the truth? Bottom of the deck. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone, but it's in reverse. So there is this energy of, I tried really hard to please you, but nothing mattered, nothing worked. There's nothing I could do to make you really happy. And I think the karmic kind of feels that way. It's like, I've given you everything I could give you. I've done everything I can, and it still didn't make you faithful. It still didn't make you want me the way I thought you would. We also have follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what's best for you in the reverse. You know what that means. That's pretty obvious. It's like, I don't even follow my own advice. The karmic's like, I knew better, and here I am, not listening. You know, Facebook and Twitter are telling me what's going on. But it's like, I don't have all the evidence, but I have some. And I kind of feel like there wasn't enough evidence there obviously wasn't enough evidence in Facebook and Twitter, because she or he wouldn't have had to hire a psychic or a tarot reader or watch those kind of videos online. So yeah, if they got their information, they wouldn't be seeking out a magician or maybe even a witch. You know, they wouldn't seek him out. So this karmic has had to resort to like get answers through the spiritual realm. When you get this card in reverse, it's a refusal to listen to yourself, making the same mistake over and over. Feeling if you become emotional, others will step in and rescue you. Thinking that all is doom and gloom and becoming bogged down emotionally and unable to think clearly. So there you go. Both of them are not listening to themselves for sure, but the karmic is really not listening to themselves. Their intuition's been telling them this has been going on, and their intuition's been saying Ace of Swords in reverse. My King of Swords is lying to me, been lying to me. Very strong air sign today, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way. So, and strong Leo, but they keep choosing this, and it's like they keep falling into this, I'm not ready to let you go. I need more evidence, more proof, more time. But then there's this other element of I'm throwing myself at you because I'm thirsty. I'm desperate. You know, there's this elephant. It's an elephant in the room. And it's like, I know you're really not into me, but I'm going to do my best to try to win you over anyways. It's just very obvious that this person is not into the karmic like that. I'm not saying they're not into the karmic at all, but I'm saying they're not into the karmic like that. And so this whole thirsty, I'm trying to get your attention, magician, like, you know, what can I do? I think this karmic may have gotten even like that pheromone perfume, tried to use that to see if they can manipulate them to want them sexually. The karmic may have even gone out and got like lingerie or whatnot, anything to seduce, you know, wearing their favorite cologne, favorite perfume, favorite outfit. It's like, I've been trying really hard to get your attention. And there is some confusion. The masculine in the karmic situation obviously is somewhat confused because it's like, please forgive me, feminine, that I'm even in this situation. And please forgive me, karmic, that I've dragged you into this situation. So there's some kind of guilt, and the masculine's a little bit confused emotionally. It's just like, what am I going to do? I feel bad either way. But the karmic is just like, the truth is this. I'm refusing to listen to myself, my evidence, my truth. I'm refusing to listen to the psychic, the tarot reader, the witch, whatever. I'm refusing to listen to these readings and really believe them because I don't want to believe that that's true. And I just keep making the same mistake and it keeps happening. And it's like, are you tired of it yet? Anyways, that's that card. Number 13, all must have prizes. In reverse says this. Clearly knowing what's best for you, but refusing to praise or give energy away where it's not warranted. Easily choosing between what is better for you and what would not serve you. Being more concerned with honesty than keeping everyone happy. So yeah, the karmic's like, I'm past the point of pleasing you. Look, 2222 on the camera. I'm at the point where I'm making life difficult because I just want the truth. Just give me the truth. I've already caught you. I've busted you. My intuition is throwing red flags everywhere. The psychic's telling me what's going on. Just tell me the truth. And this person's just like, what do you want me to say? And the karmic's like, just tell me the truth. Have you been cheating on me? Have you been seeing him or have you been seeing her? Get honest. Tell me the truth. Did you? Did you sleep with this person? Are you cheating on me? And this masculine's like, why would you bring this up? And this person's like, I just want the truth. And the masculine's like, no. Tell me, were you spying on me? Did you have cameras? You tell me the truth. Have you been watching me behind my back? What have you been doing? And then it's kind of this, well, you've been dishonest with me. So why should I be honest with you? I don't know. There's this weird power struggle here between them. Let's get the results. Mari, bring out the DNA test. Let's get the results. Enough of this. I just wanted you guys to know what's going on. You know what's going on now, okay? We're going to get the results. What's going to happen in their connection? All right, we're well aware. What's going to happen? Oops, dang it. All right, Spirit, what do you see happening in this relationship going forward? All right, what do you see happening? Spirit, what do you see the results being in this karmic situation? Okay, so we got 4 of Cups, desire, third party, we got Book of Secrets, we got Empress, got bottled up emotions, we got Tower, whoops. Got the Lover card, we got Temperance in the reverse. Let's get one more. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in the reverse, followed by Death, followed by the Resistance, 7 of Wands, and then the 10 of Swords, Demise. 4 Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Wands in the upright, and 8 of Cups. Wow. All right. It's going to be a little while before the breakup happens from, I don't know what the cards are saying. There is this resistance. We saw that. The Knight of Swords in reverse is, I don't want to accept the truth. I don't want to rock the boat. We have this constant unhappiness, dread. They're holding back their emotions because they know, I know you're being sexual and intimate with a third party. I know you are, and I know that's why our intimacy is not what it used to be. They are progressing, 3 of Pentacles, moving closer and closer to the tower of this relationship, and someone is going to definitely choose the third party. Book of Secrets, Temperance, Empress. It's like, I don't want to wait anymore. I definitely want to move into the energy of being with my Empress, and you're not my Empress. Okay? So this person is losing patience. It's all moving towards the ending very, very fast. Honestly, and I just feel like there's going to be some drinking. There's going to be some losing of the tempers here. There's going to be some fights definitely coming up, because that would be the Knight of Swords. It's like, we're going to argue, we're going to fight. We're going to fight about the lies, the deception, the guilt, because I know you're doing dirt. You just won't admit it. And the other person won't admit what facts they have yet. It's like, I haven't thrown it in your face, what I've caught on camera, or what I've been looking at on Facebook and Twitter, or what the psychic tarot reader has told me. Like, I haven't even told you, but I know. It's like, I'm waiting and I'm holding back my ammo, bottled up emotions, to yield at you and throw you later. Okay? There is going to be a death of this relationship. The tower's going to come down. It's over. Like, it's definitely, it's happening. They're resisting it. I kind of feel like this is going to happen within 7 weeks, honestly. They're resisting the end. There's a lot of pressure on them to end this now, but we are looking at about 7 weeks before it ends. There's going to be a massive fight in about 7 weeks. And finally, that 10th sword is going to come down. It's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's going to be the last time. It's going to be the last sword in the back of betrayal. And it's the demise and the ending of this relationship. They're going to have to let go. They're going to lose some money. They're going to have a hard time financially, that's for sure. But the universe doesn't care about that. That's not an ingredient that needs to be settled before the ending. The ending's going to happen whether or not they're financially ready for this or not. Their walls are going to be up. I'll tell you what, they're a wounded warrior. They're tired of this, and they're going to shut down emotionally, and they're just going to be in self-preservation mode. And they're going to walk away. That's going to be the end. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn anymore. And the Two of Wands, the path is going to guide maybe one of them, maybe both of them, to new love. Ace of Cups. It's like, I'm going after new love. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm going after. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want this anymore. Okay. So, I don't know. There you go, guys. There is the ending. What does Spirit want to say for the viewer who's watching? Let's see. Is there any comments for the viewer? Yeah, we'll do an Elquay. What is the Elquay Oracle, please, for the situation? Please tell us what needs to be known and felt and said about this. Any advice, Spirit? What do you want to address? Spirit wants to address she who questions, Amali, curiosity, destiny, and search. Spirit says, those who knock, the door shall be opened. Those who seek, you will find. If you want answers, all you have to do is ask. I'll give you the answers. They'll be revealed to you. Maybe through a tarot reader, maybe through candles, maybe through Facebook and Twitter, maybe through a friend. It doesn't matter, but it's like, if you're curious and you want to know more, trust me, I will reveal. And then Spirit's like, I have revealed to the karmic the truth, but the karmic has not been listening to their own advice, their own intuition. Bottom of the deck is she who listens, Hannah, understanding, witness, and compassion. And really, this is about listening to what you find out and actually making sense of that, just accepting it. Spirit's like, now, the karmic struggled in the acceptance. That's for sure. All right. So the karmic's advice here, Amali shows that you have other paths in front of you. We did see the Two of Wands, the path. And these are avenues you can take that you may not even see yet. Be ready for the unexpected signpost. Oh my gosh, goosebumps. You saw the masculine was waiting for the signpost. I hope you guys saw that and remember that. That card was right there. So Spirit is like, hey, I know the masculine's waiting for the unexpected signpost, pointing him or her in the direction, and we got new direction in a different way, destiny. Okay? There's a sign for you, my friends. And it sometimes can be tricky. You may be pulling for the wrong shore. So Spirit's like, yes, the masculine has been pulling for the wrong shore. Okay? The masculine has to stop for a moment in his seeking or her seeking. And the karmic also has been pulling for the wrong shore, obviously. And she has to stop, or he has to stop for a moment in their seeking and tap into their natural curiosity, their intuition to question this. Even those people who have always seemed one way or another to have it all together don't. And right now, what's happening is they are re-examining. We got that with the Hermit and the Judgment, a re-examination of what the truth is and how they really truthfully feel in that connection. Remember, everything changes. And remember, the circle can become a spiral, leading you back to the beginning again if you're not careful. It may take you up, it may take you down. Your skill at questioning the truth is something you're going to find. So they're just looking for the truth. Honestly, I think that's what's taking so long. Let me write this down. They are just searching for the truth. And they really want the masculine to come out and just admit the truth. So because the karmic's like, I've done my research. Just tell me the truth. But the masculine just doesn't have the courage, and also feels like it's not the right time to tell her or him the truth because of financial reasons. They depend on that person to maybe pay most of the bills right now, or they depend on that person to take care of the food, and they have kids they got to worry about right now. It's like there's more than one person to think about. So it's like, well, I'm not going to admit to you really yet, because if I did admit to you, you would be mad and we would break up and this would be over. And I just want to say, I do feel like there was at one point a time where the truth came out. There was a time. And it was like all the cards were on the table. I feel like the divine feminine may have expressed the truth. This is what he's been doing, or this is what she's been doing, and, laid it all out there. And the karmic was like, I don't believe you. Why? Because they didn't want to believe them. They were happy. They thought they were happy. They didn't want to mess up that image in their mind. They didn't want to pretend, So it's like, I don't want to believe that. So I'm going to stick with this person. I'm going to stick with this woman, whatever, man, because they said they still want me. They're apologizing. They're pursuing me. So I'm going to stick. So I feel like they did get the truth at one time. And I honestly think the biggest question here is, why, if that's the case, did the masculine pursue this karmic? Let's take a look at that. Why did this masculine pursue this karmic? If there was a time where the divine feminine came out, oh, it just came to me too. Because this cycle happened with the feminine as well. The denial, I feel like the masculine denied the karmic to the feminine, denied it. And they went through this denial, but the feminine did not tolerate the masculine. The feminine wasn't sitting there with open arms like, choose me, be with me. The feminine was mad at the discovery of playing games. So the feminine said, kick rocks. Kick rocks. And I'm going to tell the karmic what you did. You're not going to have me, and you're not going to have the karmic. But the karmic surprised the feminine because the karmic decided to stay. Because they were weak. And they wanted to believe whatever the masculine said, which this is why all this is coming together now. It's defeating the karma. So the karmic was like, oh, I'll stay. If you don't want him, if he's coming to me and begging me, I'm going to choose him. And the feminine's like, are you kidding me right now? I just told you the dirt, the tea, and you're choosing this person? You want to be with him or her? And you're like, because I told them to kick rocks. I would not tolerate being cheated on, lied to, deceived. I called him out. I made a fool of him. I didn't keep it bottled up. I didn't wait for a rainy day. I let it all out. I exploded. I let him have it. And I called you to let you have it, so you knew. And here you are choosing the masculine because he's got no other choice? Wow. So that's what happened. The masculine had no other choice because the divine feminine told him or her to kick rocks. Yep, I had no other choice. 6 of Wands in the reverse, humiliation. The Devil card in reverse, I can't face my own demons, I'm weak. Eight of Wands in the upright. I was desperate. Something had to be done immediately. Two of Wands. I had no other place to go. It's in reverse. I had no other path. I had no other person to pick from. I felt desperate. I felt needy. I had my own karmic issues of desperation, abandonment issues, rejection, and people getting mad at me. So I rushed and took a chance with this other karmic. Five of Wands in the reverse. I didn't want to fight anymore. It was scary. This person was like, I don't want any more arguments. Okay? It was a ticking time bomb. This whole thing exploded. He had to be in his karmic energy and pick the karmic. It was over with the divine feminine. He had no other choice. Hanged man, he had to do what he had to do. It's like he was blocked. The feminine blocked him. Justice card. This was karma. This was his karma. Justice came in and embarrassed this masculine. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing how the truth comes out when you ask what happened. Page of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Lies. Ladies and gentlemen, you have your answer. The reason this person pursued the karmic was because you told them to kick rocks. You kicked them to the curb. You caught them in their mischief, in their mayhem, in their lies. And you did not tolerate this. They went to where it was easy. Looks like they went to a Leo. Maybe a Capricorn. But anyways, I hope you have your answer. They did not go to the karmic because they thought the karmic was better or because they were more in love with the karmic. Because the truth is, you were in a cycle with your masculine. You were in it. And there was a part of you guys that were repeating cycles of lies, deception, deceit, for sure. Obviously, third-party karmas. And the good news for you, if you're watching, you finally got courage and strength to believe in yourself, to stand up for yourself, and to speak out. You no longer hid in the shadows. You no longer accepted just being a third party. You climbed tooth and nail and just bloody hands. You climbed out of your karma, the dark night, and you got out of the trenches and you wanted to kind of save everyone. You were like, let me break us all free of this karma. Let me expose the truth. And you did justice. You came out with your sword and you're like, crush whatever was going on. You texted or called or they called you. Something happened in communication. This might have happened more than once. I don't know. Maybe it happened through Facebook or Twitter. But you exposed them. And the masculine was so mad at you for throwing them, quote unquote, under the bus. They were just like, how could you do that to me? I thought you loved me. And you're like, wow, that's insane because I thought you loved me. Yet you lied. You cheated. You brought a third party in our family or this situation. You're a POS. I want nothing to do with you. And the masculine was like, if you tell her or him what we've been doing, I'm going to deny it. I'm going to lie and I'm going to throw you under the bus. And I'm never going to talk to you again. I'm never going to see you again. I'm going to block you. Is that what you want? There was a threat. King of Swords is no fool. He always has threats. So there was a threat, and the divine feminine was like, go ahead. I don't care. Kick rocks. Go to the curb. I'm going to speak the truth because I'm tired of living a lie. You got caught, and I'm not going to sit here and take it. So if living in truth means that you walk away, well, then so be it. I guess that's fate. I guess it's karma. I guess it's fate. If you walk away, then I wasn't meant to be with you in the first place. So go. Go ahead. Go on with your karmic. Live your lies. And the karmic was, I'm doing personals, but it's private only right now till the 11th. So if you want to go to my website, you can order a reading for yourself. I have a whole list of different readings. So I am taking readings, just not live on camera public right now. Okay. So, anyways. What a mess, right, guys? I think that you did the right thing. I think the karmic did not listen to themselves. I think they knew deep down the divine was telling the truth, but they were in denial. And really, because you told the masculine to kick rocks, and the masculine was begging for the karmic not to go either because of their abandonment issues, the karmic just took the impression that this guy really loves me, or this girl really loves me. And they went off down the happy lane for a couple years or whatever it was, and they went and got matching tattoos, and they went and got married perhaps, and they went and bought a house or rented a house, or they went and moved in together, or, you know, happy, happy, joy, joy, right? Like that's what was going on. It was like playing house. No marriage, no children, just playing house. And that's what makes them so mad, is because they accused you and your masculine of playing house, when really it was them the whole time. And they will never know the whole truth. You told them enough that they needed to know. You expressed the truth, and you're like, I'm going to tell you enough. I'm not going to tell you every dirty detail, because that's lowly and unclassy, but I will tell you enough. And the karmic took that truth and spit it back out and was like, I don't accept it, I don't believe it, and I don't believe you. I'm going to stick with this person, and we're going to be happily ever after. And so the karmic did that till now. Now the tables have turned, haven't they? Now the karmic's the one that's been lied to. Now the karmic's the one that's being cheated on behind her back all the time, day and night. Now the karmic is the one that doesn't have all the tea and has to do research. My, have the tables turned, because there was a place and time where you had to do the research. You had to go on Facebook or Twitter or research to get her name or his name, or to find out what was going on, or search his phone to find out what was really going on. There was a place and time where you had to do the research, except you did the right thing. You told him to kick rocks, and you told the karmic the truth. You put an end to your stuff. But the karmic is eating crow right now, eating their own words. The player got played, number one. Number two, the karmic is getting karma served on a silver platter. Karma's about to be served, and it's very much served cold. And everything the karma talked crap about, everything the karmic spoke crap about to you or about you is happening to her or him. If they said you were a fool, you were stupid, you were like a hoe, guess what? It's happening to them. They're a fool. They're stupid. They're being treated like a hoe. if they thought and accused you of being used for money, for finances, or for children, or for some other reason, guess what? They're being used for that very reason. Karma has a funny way of throwing in your face whatever you threw in somebody else's face. It's going to happen to you. And so the karmic is receiving that right now. And it's just, they're in denial a little bit. You know, it's that Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't really want to accept it. Having some problems accepting it. They're at the place where they don't want to believe their eyes. They're at the place where they saw truth in Facebook and Twitter, or they saw truth through a tarot reading or from a psychic, or they saw truth from their own eyes, perhaps. They literally were parked somewhere watching with binoculars or something. Like they literally saw the evidence and their own eyes deceived them. They're like, this can't be true. This can't be real. No. And then they confuse themselves because this person doesn't want to leave, right? They've got an investment. They're like, oh, this is where I hang my hat. This is where the money's at. I need the garage to store my canoe and my four-wheeler and my stuff. And, you know, I can't just move somewhere so quickly. I don't have the money or the funds. Like, I don't even have the credit or, you know, whatever. Like, I can't just go. So this person's like, I'm not just going to leave. I pay rent here too. And it's kind of like, well, what's more important? Where you live or like your life? So the karmic is kind of confused with like knowledge of confusion in the sense he doesn't really want to leave. But he does. He's just waiting for a sign, the signposts, the star. He's just waiting for the right moment to pack up his stuff and go. Like he's just waiting for that moment. He may be saving money behind her back. He may be busy talking to the feminine, sweetening her up, trying to say, can I move in with you? He may be talking with friends. Like, hey, I can't really say a whole lot on the phone. I'm being watched, but can you come over to the house and help me with my breaks? And we'll talk about possibly me moving in to your place or a friend's place. You know, all undercover, top secret stuff. So he's just waiting for the right moment. And meanwhile, he's lying and smiling in her face. And he could be a she, you know. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just buying time. I'm just buying time. And so the karmic is sad, hurt, emotional, embarrassed, a little bit in denial. And can we just say lost? Definitely feeling somewhat lost. So let's all just give a little prayer out to the karmic, because the karmic doesn't really know how to handle this. The karmic is not equipped like you were to just snap their fingers, call it quits, and be brave enough and be strong enough to face that devil, to face their inner demons and their fears, to lose control and trust the universe. The karmic is having a hard time letting go. And this person is playing games. We'll get into him later, but I'm sure there's reasons. There's always divine reasons. Mostly I can tell you this. Why would this person be doing this to her, him, or you, whatever? Because this is their karma. They have to. It's a must. It's a requirement. They have karmas to do. I don't want you to sit here on a high horse and be like, oh, well, he's just a piece of crap. She's just a piece of crap. Everyone's just a piece of crap. I'm the only good one around here. I'm awesome. I'm divine. Like, I would never do this. Oh my God. You know, I don't want you to sit there on your high horse and look down on people, because that's not divine. Don't do that. Don't sit here and get your panties in a twist and be like, I don't want him. What a liar. What a POS. I can find better. I'm on my way out of here. Becky, let's go. Next one. Next. We're not doing that, guys. We're not doing it. That's not divine. And if anyone walks away from the situation acting like a fool, giving the bird, F you, I'm out of here. I mean, come on, think about that. Repeat what you're saying out loud and imagine somebody saying it in front of you. Does that sound nice? Does that sound divine? It doesn't, and you know it doesn't. And if you ever catch yourself in low vibes like that, acting like a fool, like a judgmental, critical fool, you're not divine, and you better stop it if you want to be divine. That's not how we act. It's not how we act. I mean, sometimes I guess we can act like that, but you got to catch yourself. You know, the reason this divine relationship even was going on is to defeat karmas. We haven't even gone in on you and your karmas and your cycles and what you've put up with and how many times you put up with it and how many times you want to put something down but can't. We didn't even like touch on that. So let's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not. Yes, these people are having issues, but so are you. And I'm just keeping it real. Don't be mad at me for just being honest on my platform. Please don't be mad at me. I'm speaking the truth to just reveal and have some revelations here. Hopefully you have an epiphany. Something clicks. You have a revelation and it makes sense to you. I'm not instructing you or telling you to be with anyone that you don't want to be with, but I'm saying check yourself before you wreck yourself and think about how you act. Now, at this point, I'm very proud of you because you did say no to something. You stood your ground, you created a boundary and a wall, and you didn't tolerate. You didn't tolerate whatever you used to tolerate. So I'm proud of you for that. They're working through that. This karmic hasn't even gotten near that level. Well, I would say near. The karmic is close, but certainly hasn't been at the level where they're like, okay, enough. The karmic, sadly, is still putting up with mistreatment, being used, abused, cheated on. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible. And definitely pray for this person because they're trying to use magic. They're trying to go to witches. They're trying to go to psychic tarot readers. They're trying to go to people to get answers and make this person be good, quote unquote. Make this person be faithful. Make this person love me. Make this person, there's no making someone. And that's what the universe is showing this karmic. Like, we don't make them do anything. There's encouragement, but it's only if something already exists. If somebody loves someone and they're struggling with being in denial, you can encourage them to come out of the denial. That's not forcing them to love someone. It's forcing them to look at the truth. And that's possible. If someone already has the energy to leave another person, they just haven't taken that step yet, you can do magic, you can do rituals, you can do prayers, all kinds of things to encourage them to leave and get the courage to get out of a situation they already want out of. No one's forcing them to go. You see what I'm saying? It's already there. Sometimes there just needs encouragement. And what the karmic is learning is he or she cannot force this person to fall in love with them and stay and be good. It's like, it's not what they really want. And so anyways, you guys are here. You know what to do. You know what's going on. You know the tea. All right. Whatever's going on with you in this DM, there's love there. There is a DM-DF connection. I think it's beautiful. I think you both are little peas in a pod. I'm not going to lie. I think you have some serious karmic cycles that you've been shedding because of him and this karmic, or it could be her. And I know that they are shedding these cycles because of the karmic and you. So I know you guys are two little peas. So don't BS me, because you wouldn't be present in this reading with this DM if you weren't their little pea in a pod. So you cannot deny your own stuff. You know what I mean? Don't deny your own stuff. I'm going to give you a Gothic oracle for your outcome. Maybe not the outcome, but just a Gothic oracle as maybe a clarifier for you. Let's just say the divines. We have a Gothic oracle for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. All right. So let's see what's going to happen with you guys. Bottom of the deck, we have Rose Fairy. So this stands for the truth and the reality. This card, Medusa, will stand for the next actions, what's about to happen. I know this one's justice. Justice is about to happen. And I'm not surprised because we have justice here. Very strong Libra today. King of Swords too, you know. And then the Rose Fairy, I think, is a gift. Let me see. I don't know for sure. Oh, it's pain. So this is the reality. Okay. And it says, love in its many forms is something most of us, put it down, is something most of us desire. And whether it is the care and attention of our lover or the warmth of them, we yearn. We yearn for love from our children, from our family, but especially the one. And like the red rose, a symbol of romantic love, it can be beautiful as it unfolds at first from its delicate meeting into a committed relationship in bloom. However, be open to love because it's vulnerable to pain. One cannot exist without the other. Like the crimson flower decorated by her thorns. If you have ever loved, then you know pain. If you've drawn this card, you may have been scratched by a sharp edge of one of these thorns of love. You gave your heart romantically, and they may have left you hurt, unguarded, and prey to the dishonesty of others and unkind circumstances. Unfortunately, love and pain are the intimate sisters of truth, and they are unable to be separated. You may be feeling hurt in the grief, or you are resting beneath a cloud of personal tragedy in your love story. They may have done the unthinkable. The only way of moving through this is to accept that life and love is a mix of light and darkness. If healing is to become the next step, take time to grieve and recover. But remember that you're strong enough to overcome the trials that your love life has been facing. Some roses don't come back. They're cut too soon. They die, and that branch no longer gives blooms. And that is true. Some love completely dies, and it never comes back. But real love, true love, destined love will always come back. And from that very same branch where the rose has withered and died, it can be cut, pruned, stripped even of its thorns and flowers, and in spring, give forth multiple blooms. Where there was once one rose, now it can become 3. So know that each love is different, each rose is different, each branch may be different. You're not sure maybe what your love is? Watch it grow. If your love evolves and it continues to grow, it's going to keep giving blooms. If your love has stopped growing, I think you have your answer. It's dead. And that is the pain and the grief. And there's going to be ebb and flow. There's going to be happiness and sadness. There's going to be hurt and relief. But that's love. So anyways, that is an oracle for the truth. And we're going to see what's about to happen with Medusa. Justice. It is justice, by the way. There is much said about the horrors of Medusa, but we often forget that she was once a woman in this myth, and she was both mortal and beautiful before being transformed into a monster. And as the Greek myth goes, Medusa was violated by the sea god Poseidon. Rather than punish Poseidon for the heinous act, furious at the decision of her temple, Athena chose to chastise Medusa for breaking her vow of celibacy. In a sense, this card is as much about injustice as it is about justice. It will often arrive when someone feels as though they have been treated unfairly. That is definitely the truth for you. The rage in Medusa's stance suggests a need to right a wrong or invoke some fairness of some kind. If you've drawn this card, it could be time that justice has found you, or justice is coming. You may be motivated by anger or pain. But remember to keep as level-headed as possible when relaying the facts about your situation. It is time for you to give your side of the story, or your side of the story is being told. But as a general card, Medusa is a good omen, especially when connected to an unjustified situation, when the truth needs to be confronted. All right, guys, and that's your outcome. Your side of the story may never have been told. It's being told by a tarot reader, by a psychic, by Facebook, by Twitter, by friends, by family, by spirit, by some kind of intuition. Whatever it is, your story is being told. The truth is being known. And you don't have to fight for justice. You don't have to shove it in people's faces. You don't have to do anything. Justice is coming. And it's here to right a wrong. And it's all part of karma and what the people in the karmic situation deserve to see and hear and feel. It's time. And justice is not going to wait. There's definitely, I told you it's within 7 weeks. We're going to be dealing with the truth being told. Evidence will be revealed. Knowings will be had. And there will be no more running. You know, be glad that you had the strength to do what you did. And if it was still a wrong to you, if people didn't believe you and treated you badly, insulted you, called you a liar when you weren't, continued to cheat and lie, and you just wanted them to get busted, believe me, they're about to get busted, okay? The evidence is going to prove itself. You don't have to come out and speak your story. The evidence will reveal it. The karmic is well aware that you were being honest, you were telling the truth from the beginning, and the liar will face his karma. And that's something that he's going to have to deal with. And he could be a she, but the DM seems to be the liar here. And karma will come. And I know that person wants to be a better man. That's what the card said. Could be a better woman. But sitting around and lying is not the way. And the universe is going to show that person that's not the way. Just because you stopped doing a behavior for a certain amount of time does not take away the behavior that you did. Somehow they think, you know, I'll be purified if I just stop. And that's not the case. You still have to pay karma. Karma deserves payment. Karma wants payment. So the truth will be told and justice will be had. And this is all about righting a wrong. Fred, people who are ignorant don't always want to hear the truth. These fools who play in the devil's playground will expose themselves. You're so right. You're so right. These people that play in the devil's playground will expose themselves. I love that. I really do. The devil's playground. That's what's going on. And they have been playing games in the devil's playground. And they're not going to be able to hide. They just can't. So, you know, I just want you to know you did good. I didn't mean to come down on you earlier. I just want you to know, check yourself, you know. You don't want to get in that energy because karma's going to come for you too. You know what it says? Pride comes before the fall. So stay humble, my friends. Stay humble as much as you can. There are times for pride and confidence, but when it comes to the judgment of others, that's not the time for pride. It's just not the time. You can feel it inside of yourself, you know, knowing that you were the good one, but just don't go speaking like that. You know what I mean? Don't go acting like that. Just know. Just know that you were in the right and justice is here, you know? All right, guys. Well, this concludes the karmic reading. If you guys want something personal from me, please go to my website. I could sure use donations now. I've been telling everybody I'm trying to save up some money for my son's dental work. Please, I could use any orders you guys can order. Like, I could really use it. So if you guys want to subscribe, that's like the best. I prefer you guys to get into my subscriptions, which is $33 a month or $122 a month. That would make my day. But if you just want to order something small or just a small reading or whatever, I'd appreciate that as well. I'll get you on the schedule and we'll take care of business. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Please also, if you can't afford to do anything like that, just like this video and subscribe. It really, really helps. I am doing a giveaway, so I'll be giving away a little deck of cards here. It's just a basic deck. It's one of my mock, decks, like one of the first decks I did before I changed it to a feminine and masculine version. So it's just like the first little mock-up. So this is going to be shipped out for free if you guys want it. I just need to make sure that you're subscribed and you liked the video. And I'll put you in there to win it. And we'll do a drawing live, okay? All right, guys. Well, I love you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And like I always say, remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. I love you so much. Thank you for viewing me. And bye, markers. Oh, I love you. Yes, watch the ads too. That is helpful. Doja Cell, thank you for being here. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but I have very little ads on my channel. I make fractions less than a lot of others because I don't allow ads to pop up every 15 minutes or every few minutes in a break. I blocked that so that way you guys are not bombarded by ads because I have long videos. You guys probably would have had 10 ads by now. So I just have one set up for the beginning and one set up for the end. So yeah, if you guys could just let that play, that would be great because it does pay me. But I'd appreciate that. Just know that I'm doing you guys a favor too. I wouldn't make any money if I didn't have any ads at all. So I just try to make it as minimal as possible. And then I look forward to you guys super chatting me. I look forward to you guys tipping me through Cash App. I look forward to you guys ordering things on my website. Like, that's really what keeps me here. So whatever you guys can do, I'd really appreciate it. Single mama here, you know, any help Any help is great, of course. I love you guys, and stay happy, stay well, stay positive. I'll see you guys later. All right. Karima, how would you get the reading? Same day? I do have a same day reading. It's the urgent 24-hour reading. It's within 24 hours. That's the most expensive one because it just demands my attention immediately. And that's available. I have one of those available once a day. So I only take one a day for the urgent readings. And then it's a full 45 minutes. We get to meet, talk, pull cards, answer all the questions you could possibly have. And then I have other readings that are scheduled. So the calendar will reveal when you can schedule for those readings. And it will tell you to be set up with Skype or Zoom, and just show up at the appointment and we'll meet up at that time. If you can't do that, I can email you the link to a reading. But that does take a little bit longer than Skype, just to be honest, because the uploads, like I have to record it, upload it, and that's time consuming versus live. And by the way, you can record a reading and keep it for up to 6 months in Skype. And I don't know about Zoom, but I know Skype lets you record something. So that's another option if you want it sooner, you know? But that's what I have. All right, guys. Well, I love you. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Markers. Thank you, Karima. Bye, Fred. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Bye, Doja. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye-bye.